Hi folks, hope you're doing well. So, Father wants people that can be led by him, and basically who don't want to lead. That's going to be crucial. He wants people that have no confidence in themselves and no confidence in their ability, but confidence in his. I was thinking earlier that for the last 3 years my message is pretty much the same. It hasn't really changed. It's been added to. There's been certain elements added to it. Yeah. But the crux of it is still the same. The point of every son is to point to Father. That's it. That is it. The point of every son is for them to point to Father. Because we're in a world where everyone says, look at me. And in that sort of world, we say, look at him. How wonderful he is. Rather than how wonderful I am. We don't look at sin. Because that's the point. A son doesn't care about sin. Because the Father doesn't care about sin. Not anymore. He sent Yeshua to deal with that. And it was dealt with. The church doesn't understand it was dealt with, but it was dealt with. And because it was dealt with, we don't need to be concerned about sin. We don't need to tell people that they're a sinner. We need to tell people things that they've never heard, that they're loved, that they're accepted, that they're wanted, that the Creator of heaven and earth sent his Son to die so that they could have a relationship with him. Because in the end, that's what matters. You make it all about sin, then you make it all about them being dirty. And it's their fault he died. Well, actually, it isn't. Well, the same as you don't blame individuals in the church now for the way the church is, because it's taken decades and decades and decades and decades to get to the way it's got to. There's been a million bad decisions that have led to where we are now over those decades. So you can't just blame one individual. Same as you can't blame people for the Lord having to be crucified. Because you could say it's their sin, but actually it was people's sin way before they were even born. So therefore, how can it be their sin? Well, it doesn't matter. That's the point. None of that matters in any way, shape or form. What matters is, how do you have a relationship with God? How do you live according to why God created us, or what we were actually created for in the beginning? How do you live in the way that Adam and Eve should have lived? Because that's the point. Say the Lord's Prayer talks about on earth as it is in heaven. On earth as it is in heaven. And it's not talking about when he comes back. It doesn't say that, does it? So the point of it is, most Christians have put that caveat in there. That means when Yeshua returns. No, it doesn't. If it did, it would say that. It doesn't mean that, no. No. And again, why on earth wasn't all that clarified? Because for the last 2,000 years, people have been praying in earth as it is in heaven. They've been declaring that, and it wasn't supposed to be on earth until he comes back. No, it wouldn't be there. It wouldn't be in the Lord's Prayer. If it wasn't something that was possible until the Lord returns, it wouldn't be in there. Because it'd be a pointless thing for people to pray for over the centuries, wouldn't it? The point of it is, if you're having a relationship with your Heavenly Father, it means that you are approaching the throne room, you are going in, and you are pretty much residing there. You're learning the ways of Father. If you're learning the ways of Father, you're learning the ways of heaven. Because the ways of heaven are his ways. So if you're learning those ways, you're now walking those ways out on earth now. Suki Soul just had an itch, apparently. All better, Sooks? Did you get the itch? Okay. Here he goes. So, yeah. We have a job to do. But the job is very, very simple. Very, very simple. Everything is about pointing to our Heavenly Father. I say healing and all the things that the church has been doing over the years is all about that. Because healing is about teaching people how to receive. Because if in Isaiah it says, by his stripes you were healed, it means it's already happened, you just need to know how to receive. Well, if you get people to focus on Father, that's going to help them to receive. So, yeah. The job of a son, generally speaking, is to point to Father. Yes, as I say, do you have to talk about sin? Yeah, sometimes. If you're explaining why Yeshua had to come, then yeah. So there you go. I'm going to leave you to it. You take care, God bless. I'll speak to you soon, and enjoy. Yeah, have a fantastic weekend. We are not quite at this stage where the leaves are falling, but they will soon. We're coming to that season again. So yeah, the seasons are changing. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.